Hello. Hello. We're back. Somehow the stream and high voltage has returned. Although it's just cosmetic shit this time, so I'm not going to do a lot of this. I'm probably going to get this border and stop. Also, there's like some weird bug or something. The assets. I think if they want to run multiple events, this is how you do it. Give high voltage for a short duration for the people who fuck with it. They'll have fun. If you don't fuck with it, you just ignore it. Like, I'm gonna get these cool borders because I like them, but I don't care about mystery borders. And I mean, the variant's nice, but we get like one of these a week at least for alliance stuff. So I'm not gonna grind high voltage for all this. I'm just gonna get the 2 borders and then hop on out of there. But I think if they want to run like a casual second event during the month, this is how you do it. So I like that. I think that's a good thing. Speaking of things, we have a new thing. We have a pack. A fantastic pack. It feels like this is just them. I mean, actually, I think they said this in a team answer thing where it's essentially they're testing out the systems for this with something kind of basic, but this is probably the same kind of thing they'll do when they actually offer like an archetype pack or stuff like that. So cool. It's a token sync for people who have lots of tokens. I don't think I'm going to buy any of this stuff because I don't really want any of these things. I mean, I like this. This is cool. But I don't really want to gamble. Because there's a bunch of stuff I don't want in here. And I don't really play any of these cards very much, so not really for me this time around, but I think it's a fine way to put a little bit more purpose to tokens. Also, the logo looks nice on the pack. I'm a little confused why they threw these ultimates with it, but whatever. Play the Phoenix Force deck, but we were gonna Doom. I played the PF deck yesterday. The PF deck was fun though. Is it this one? Yeah, it was this one. This deck was fun. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. Although it was very annoying when we kept running into Shang. Where is Doom? This is what I was playing. I played a few games with this. Didn't feel too bad to me. I was thinking about trying to ramp Doom more, but I think this might just be better. It's literally the same old Doom deck. It's just we put Mr. Fantastic in here. I don't even know if he's right, but the idea is it's like a way to ramp out the Doom, right? I've been playing high voltage non-stop today and there's nothing but Shang. That sounds about right. I did think about Mercury though, actually, in this deck. I did think about Miss Mercury as like an alternate thing, and she gets buffed by Spectrum. But let's try it out. First things first though, let's gamble. Let's gamble. New best in slot variant. What do we think? Will we get something good or will we get garbage? Good or a garbage? Any believers? I'm sure there's some believers out there. Maybe not, though. It is early on in the stream. There's at least one believer. 10 points on the line. The biggest bets you've ever seen. Oh, there's 1,000. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Who is in shambles today? Damn, that's pretty good, but I don't think it's beating the rescue cat. It's pretty good. However, let's look. That wins easy. Oh my god. Let me click the fucking button, game, please. Alright, rescue. When will rescue get some love, man? Rescue has been ignored for so long. Like, this is cool. But it doesn't beat rescuing a cat. It just doesn't. It beats, like, all the other ones. Actually, I'm not even sure it beats this one. I played rescue in the early days, too. It's in every Arsham deck I play. Yeah, I like rescue a lot. I would like them to give me any reason in the world to play this card. That's what I would really like. I mean, I guess Mr. Fantastic's good enough to where you might be able to cope rescue, but I'm not that brave. So what do you think about the OTA? We kind of knew what it was. It's kind of a little resident sleeper, but I like the Doom change. I like that they made Doom less bad. Cool with that. What if it was +5 for every turn after you play after it's placed? That would probably be very strong. I always thought they should have made her buff the next thing and just changed the numbers a bit, but they probably don't need to give Brood more support. Brood's already very good. Brood is already very good. Yeah, kind of a bit of a snoozer OTA, I think, but happens, I guess. What are you gonna do? Bro, what's this queue time? Will we have to abandon the conquest? Bum, bum, bum. Zabu didn't need 2 power. What's up, Solvent? Ba, ba, da, ba, da. Ba, ba. It has been fun playing both Captain Americas again. 57,000? The name and the card and all this shit is just making me feel like this is a bot. I can't remember the last time I ran into a Conquest bot, though. It's been a very long time. But this is giving huge bot vibes. This is definitely a bot. What the fuck? Conquest dead? Confirmed? There are bots in Conquest. They're just very rare. I haven't seen one in a long time. They used to be more common, and then they kind of patched them out a bit, but Maybe they're back. Maybe this is just a real person, but no, this is definitely not a real person. This is certainly not a real person. People playing that mode, everyone says no one plays high voltage. Like that, yeah. Probably true. People are probably doing other things. Like, that's a bot snap if I've ever seen one. He is reborn. All people know bots. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing too much of the high voltage, but I am going to do enough to get those two borders because I think they look cool. So I'm happy that the borders I want are on the low end of the spectrum. Zero cost blue marvel's pretty good. Maybe have you not updated Horror Story? There was a patch today. And you probably need the patch to see that. I imagine that's what it is. Yeah, I saw some people talking about the high voltage stuff, and it's like, bro, like, who cares? Save, to me, I'm like, save it for the things that are actually worth, like, being annoyed about, you know? There are plenty more things worth being annoyed about, and I'm sure there will be plenty more in the future. But I haven't really seen much complaint about it. You did update. I don't know then. I'm unsure then why you wouldn't be seeing it. Moose down, moose down. I imagine the reason people try hard at it is because they're just trying to get their quests done, right? A lot of their requests are like, hey, win games or win all the lanes. Like, I was playing some dumbass high Evo deck, and then I was like, wait, I need to win all 3 lanes. What's up, Ogene? Dude, I saw this thing on Twitter that had me dying. This dude is like crashing out over fucking Interrobang replying to him, telling him to shut the fuck up. This guy's like, I'm convinced that second dinners should share information more openly and not rely on their customers to share information for them. That's their own responsibility, and this is an answer from a MarvelSnap creator. This dude's going out of his way. Stop sharing information from Discord. It's their responsibility. Brother, shut the fuck up. That's actually, I've seen a lot of like crazy dumb shit on Twitter in my time. But someone getting mad about someone who creates content about the game sharing content from the Discord. It's like, bro, what is wrong with you? What is your defect? Like, that's what a lot of people want, is for us to do specifically that. Yeah, I've never seen that dude before, and that came up today. I'm just like, what a fucking dickhead. It's like, hey, if you want to go yell at someone about it, feel free to go yell at Second Dinner about it, but that shit ain't changing, bro. It's just how it is. What is the context of this fudge gif? Did he... I need to know more. I've never seen that. And now I have many questions. I might do magic later. I don't know. I have not decided. Oh, Splat did it. Yeah, I was gonna say, better not be real. He's wearing his fucking headset. I'd hope it's not real. Lad o'clock, I guess. I'm gonna hope the Doombot doesn't do the stupid thing. I guess I could play this to prevent the Doombot from doing the stupid thing and just get one next turn. Will that win the lane? I will get one more plus on here next turn. We get 1, and then the Doombots will be 7. I'll have 7, 8. We go to tie breaks. So I guess not. I guess I'm supposed to just hope the Doombot doesn't do the dumb thing. What is this Fantastic Four boss in Mayhem? I don't know. I have not... I only played a little bit of Mayhem. Yeah, I probably played like 30 minutes or an hour of a Mystic Mayhem. Putting it here because I think this is where they wouldn't Cosmo. Right. Doom do be ruling all. That is what he be doing. Yeah, our power output would have been a lot better if our Goliath didn't get punched in the face. Have you played much of Mystic Mayhem Safety? Oh, yeah, there's a pity timer in Snap Packs. That's kind of cool. I'm happy they added that. Hope it's retroactive. I don't think it is, but I don't know. I think if it was retroactive, people would have gotten it like now if they've been opened a bunch of packs since the release. Yeah. Mystic Mayhem seemed kind of fun from the little bit I played. But I'm not as interested in mobile gaming right now. There's so many other games to play. I got the new Donkey Kong in today. I'm excited to play that. Looking forward to that one. You ran into the #1 self-proclaimed negative player. I know this guy from Twitter. He's kind of a dickhead. He's not playing negative though, so that's good. What's up, Ari? Electro. All right, I guess we're kanging. I guess we find ourselves kanging. I'm not even gonna play this turn, actually. I think I'm gonna set up to trigger the Lady of Saints. It's a big knot. I kind of wish I played the Djinn. Rude. It does hurt the identity. It's true. Much like this, Eliath hurts me emotionally. Seems like a not great matchup for me, because their deck's probably going taller than my deck. Our best play here, it's like this. That Red Hulk's a bit of a problem. Wish the variants for the regular Fantastic Four and the First Steps were interchangeable. That would be cool. Got excited when I saw Invisible Woman in my shop and I realized it was a variant pack. All the variants. Spectrum. Is this ever enough? Doesn't seem like it, but I don't really feel like sweating it out, so I'm gonna stay for funsies. Oh, he's playing Galactus? Interesting. Wait, we actually win, don't we? Look at that. Trying to think how it would hurt their bottom line. Well, the idea would be that some people wouldn't buy the new variants, right? Although I'm already not, so. Kang was there for a reason. I guess so. I guess so. Why do I have a Discord thing? Nothing important. One of match with 1 health. Nice. What is the midweek event? That's a bad location for me. Got another Yuna? Sick. Yuna's dope. I got a physical version of Yuna in the mail this past week. I've been sorting my decks and stuff and trying to consolidate things for Magic. And I've been watching a lot of Magic content to try and figure out the best way for me to deliver my the type of stuff I want to do, and I think I have some good ideas for it. Jennifer Kale. It ends in 20 seconds. Oh, yeah, because Midweek Magic was the other day. That's right. I'm late. I'm late to the fun. Oh, neat. It's a sealed event. Wave. The funny thing is, Wave doesn't actually help them. Although the Electra does, I guess. I feel like they're trying to set up to Eliath me. Because I obviously want to doom them. This is 3. I guess I have to do it like this if I want prio. Actually, I guess I could Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel probably does better at getting me prio, but this fills the board better. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Crokies is a fun streamer. I watch him from time to time. I used to watch him a bunch back in the day. He is entertaining. Gotta be like this. Why are they snapping? Probably jaw into 3-drop is the idea. Standard's fun. Seems a lot more fun now than it was before the bans, that's for sure. I've had some fun with it. Assemble. Oh, you meant limited. Limited's cool too. I've been enjoying playing draft quite a bit. Draft's been real fun. Doo-doo. I mean, what's his way to win here is what I'm trying to figure out. Not really seeing it. Yeah, I don't know why they put the 15k one there. I didn't really understand that. Oh, he's a Cersei gamer. That's kind of cool. I can respect a Cersei enjoyer. So how many wins do you need? Oh, for like the whole thing or for just like the borders? The borders I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in like a day and then... But yeah, at least they didn't put the good thing at the end. If they put the thing at the end and it wasn't attainable through just doing the quest, that would have been really dumb. At least they didn't do that, but... I don't care that much about border cosmetics except for the unique ones. I like the chains and the other fancy one. Also, we're going to look at the data mine stuff. Because I have not looked at that yet. Very much. Where did I find that comment? I believe they're talking about one on the Discord. I think it's one of the team answers on the Discord. Yeah, I don't mind not seeing a shop this time either. Personally. So I just hold here and then I spectrum. How many times are we gonna get wrong info until morale improves? Yeah, I don't know. Their internal communication seems pretty messy. Knowledge is in fact power. We have a lot of it. Oh shit. Oh, that's silly. It doesn't matter, but that is silly. Get doomed. Get doomed on, son. Power buff mattered, maybe. Probably not. I don't know. I missed my I missed the satisfying doom noise. I like the doom noise. I know there are a lot of people who don't care for Doom because it's like pretty simple archetype, but I just like the fact that it lets me play old Dr. Doom. I just think he's neat. I don't always need Snap to be a super big thinking exercise. Sometimes I just want to flood the board with Doom bots. Do, do, do. Ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Negative avatar, oh no. At least we have fucking Mobius. Alright, it's not negative. Should have actually probably put this on the right. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe I should have just played the Mobius, but can't resist some cap value. Do, 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 do. Enchantress, no! How could you? Does this ever get a Sandman again for being a Doom 2099 deck? You could run Sandman in this deck. I don't see why not. Seems like that could be fine. I have no objection to it. They're snapping me. What do they have? A second Enchantress? Like, what am I worried about? You know? Not much. I'm worried about getting a rock off the top. Safety Blade's favorite card. Okay, well, we got a good card off the top, not a rock, so... that said, does this even win the game? Does this even win the game? Against Kitty, it sure doesn't. Against Miss Pride, that Kitty's a 5. So it'll go up to 7. I would have 8, 9, 10. Mid. Be up to 20. I'm gonna be sad if this Spectrum play 1. Okay, it didn't. One mid, that is. Oh wait, we do win because of Jotunheim. Get yoted. Salmon and Blink in my 2099 decks to increase the odds of old Doom. That could be a fun way to run it. I could see that. I want to try more stuff with Doom. I thoroughly enjoyed Doom 2099 as a card. He got a lot of hate, and I can understand why he got a lot of hate, but I don't know, man. I just think he's kind of neat. Yeah, I mean, especially the original release. The original release hate was deserved. I'm not going to pretend it wasn't. The original release hate was 100% deserved. I think after the first nerf, he was like in an okay spot. But the second nerf fucking dumpstered him. Although he's getting more support now. So, and he did get a little buff, so maybe he will be more playable now. I don't need him to be the best deck. I just want him to be, like, playable. And again, that's largely because I just like getting to play old Doom. Dude, Iron Lad is such a fucking machine in this deck. I love him. I love Lad in this deck. He's my goat for real, for real. Iron Goat, they call him. Bro, I wanted the power buff on Spectrum. So this is the Enchantress lane for sure. Probably this. Brother, what are you cooking with these plays? What are we doing here? This is your brain on tech cards, kids. Not even once. I feel a little bad for him because they're repping the Jeff. But I don't feel that bad for him because they're repping the tech cards. At least it's like old school tech cards. What's my name? Yeah, I'm excited to dive into Donkey Kong. Game looks really fun. Mm-mm. 3-1, let's go. That draft W. I still have a draft I have to finish up. That was off to a really bad start. I watched some really cool Magic videos the other day. Watched one on the history of Phyrexia, which was really cool. I've always liked Phyrexia. Magic hard to get into. I think if you're like, if you've only ever played like Snap as a card game, there's some things that might take a little getting used to, but I don't think it's that hard to get into. It also depends on like how you want to get into it, because there are a lot of different ways you can play Magic. The format I like the most, it's pretty easy to get into with just like some pre-constructed decks. Takes a bit to like learn the rules and how things function, but once you get a hold of that, it's not that difficult. Bum, bum, bum. I did miss playing Sam and Mr. Steve Rogers together. That was one of the things I always liked about this deck. I'm gonna put it here in the hopes that the bot goes mid. I do love that High Evo's been being played more. a long time high Evo enjoyer. That's been pretty cool to see. That's not nice to see. I don't like seeing that at all. I'm not a fan of that one bit. It's a leave for sure. For sure a leave. Ba, 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 ba. Doom or Blarvel would be great here. Mobius isn't even that bad. Blarvel's good though. No, Hulk, stop! Stop smashing. I'm asking you nicely to stop smashing. You can't keep getting away with it. I probably shouldn't stay here, but I kind of want to. Oh no, they have the car. They're about to pay to win all over me. Not a nice thing to do to a fella. Well, the Dazzler will get bigger. These Doombots aren't nothing to scoff at. Probably a cope stay, but I'm in the cope staying business. It would be nice if they could fix that fucking She-Hulk bug, though. That would be nice. Hey, we did it. It pays to cope sometimes. She-Hulk's not supposed to get this buff from the car, but bugged. Apparently that did not get fixed. Apparently not. Cool. Do, 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 do. A good location for me. So at the end of the month, you replace MMM with Invisible Woman. I'm not even sure MMM is the cut, actually. MMM has done some really good things. Although he's very metagame dependent. Like, he's doing real good things for us in this matchup. But yeah, you definitely want to try and sneak an Invisible Woman in here somehow, I think. Well, I'm not 100% on her in this specific version of the list, because there are only 2 end of turn effects, right? 1 power and doom really enough? I don't think it's the biggest buff in the world, but the deck's been doing pretty alright. It still struggles with go tall stuff, but I think being a Mobius deck right now puts you in a pretty good position. Mobius, I think, is getting a lot of value with all the Fantastic around and stuff. And Surge and Zabu and all that stuff. So I figured I'd at least try it. Uh-oh. Damn. 1 point in both lanes. Do 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 do. Well, I would really like to play Cap here, but I think Mobius is better. It's kind of wasteful, because those cards are going to get thrown away. Bruce, don't do it. Don't do it. The shield animation is still one of the more satisfying animations in the game. To me. Ah. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's better I do this. Is it someone's birthday? Do, do. Bum, bum, bum. Well, they're putting me on not having the Spectrum, but bad news for them, I do have the Spectrum. Some bad news for them. Fantastic car insurance broker. Yep, that's me, alright. Yeah, high voltage is there for the weekend. But it's just cosmetic shit. It's no, nothing super important. I'm gonna do it to get the, these borders. These early borders. I'm not gonna go for the rest of the stuff. I just don't care. I mean, if I want to get some missions done and I'm not feeling like playing, I'll probably do them in high voltage, but... Lamp's holding down the Alliance this week. Starting off strong as our newest member. How are we doing? We're almost halfway there. Definitely feels like it's been a little bit more quiet this week in the Snap world. A lot of people usually do the Alliance stuff on the weekend, though, from what I've seen. Boring releases? Yeah, kind of. Like, the Torch is cool if you're into Surfer, but... Or Mysterio decks. I played a lot of that last week, though. Yeah, I definitely think a lot of people are feeling a little bored. Some of the new cards look kind of neat, though, for the future. I'm excited for the zombie season. Yeah, I think short high voltage on the weekend that gives cosmetics is kind of just a great way to do a second mode for the month without making people feel like they have to do it. It's like, do you like high voltage? Do you want some free cosmetics? Boom, great for you. Do you not like high voltage? Do you not care too much about the cosmetic stuff? You don't miss out on anything of value. It's kind of a win-win. I think that's much better than doing two like full limited time events with cards and stuff. I am looking forward to zombies. Clearly, there would never be a better opportunity for me to do some cross-promotional stuff for Second Dinner than the zombie season. Imagine that. Not that I think that would happen necessarily, but it would be cool if it did. They're doing +3 again. The classic +3. Yeah, it's weird. Like, what are +3s that didn't break the game? Can we think of any? What are some +3s that didn't break the game in half? Not grinding voltage for the borders. I'm going to get the chain border and the other border. But I'm not going to grind for stuff after that, most likely. I like the unique borders. I think they're cool. But I have a lot of the regular borders, so I'm not going to put in a ton of work for those. Yeah, I'm happy there's not a card in there either. Do I hold? Yeah, fuck it. We play this and hope we draw Sam. Arg. That's a Cyclops. Oh, they're mooning me. They're mooning me. Please stop, sir. I don't want to be mooned. I would prefer not to be mooned. Although I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat them with this. Because they're gonna float for cost reduction, and then we're gonna be like, lol, Mobius time. Who's mooning who now, sir? Marbles redeem. Hell yeah. You'll do it after the game. Remind me after the game. The power of marbles compels you to win this conquest match. It sure does. No Astral. I don't feel like this deck needs Astral. There aren't a lot of hits outside of Doom. Like, yeah, the idea of double Doom is cool, but I guess double Spectrum's not bad either, but usually by the time you'd want to play it, you're only playing like one card a turn anyway for Doom if you found it. Okay, what do they got? What do we got? Playable card, please? That's not a playable card. That's actually one of the few cards in our deck that is not playable. Yikes. Monka S. It was mooning whom, true. Oh no, I'm gonna get clobbered. The thing buff mattered! Not really, but we got clobbered. Based thing player. I have a high Evo deck with the thing that I want to try today. It's so weird seeing him as a 4/7. It is quite weird. No. Feels cursed. Honestly, it feels like we're overdue for them updating the vanilla cards. I think Cyclops should be at 3/5, and I think Shocker needs better text. Jesus, calm down, sir. Like, in what world do we want to play the card Shocker when Mr. Fantastic exists? So who's Prof? I've seen at least a little bit of Prof here. Don't feel any better. I mean, it's been better. It's been faring pretty all right for me today. Honestly, we've been winning more than we've been losing. I don't think the 1 point is the most meaningful change in the world, but it's kind of one of those things where anything helps, you know? They're clobbering us, though. I do think 3/5 Cyclops would probably be pretty strong. It probably would have been a lot safer before we just got like this additional support, but I'm doing pretty good. Oh, being able to move the shield is nice for later. So we will... How do I want to set this up? I mean, we just want to play our biggest ongoing card, which is this. And then... Actually, I want to put it here. Probably gonna die here, but... I'm gonna dream big and hope that I don't die. No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Even Double Spectrum isn't getting... You ever play a Dazzler too? It might have been worth it to no bot but get a Dazzler proc. Might have been worth it. Probably was, actually. The Double Scorpion just fucked me up. Holy shit, they're based. They're playing Shocker. Not all heroes wear capes. Not all heroes wear capes. That is for sure. Careful, he's a hero. I like some classic high Evo. They do be clobbering. You might be getting clobbered here. Doo-doo. All depends how big that Hulk is. Spooky. A lot of cards. Oh, they are clobbering. It did not clobber hard enough, though. Bum, bum, bum. Do do do. Bum bum bum. It's a good location for me. Marbles, we are gonna marble. Once the Conquest game ends, we are gonna marble. It's salmon time. I'm not talking about the fish. Do, do, do. That's a bold choice. Gotta hope Doom isn't real stupid about his placement, but... It's a ladding time. Yeah. Marbles race is rapidly approaching. Well, that bot is going to die a sad death, but some things cannot be prevented. No, Doom. Bad Doom. That's not where that's supposed to go. You didn't read the manual. Yeah, someone already redeemed marbles, so it's locked in. Does he know? I don't think he knows. Don't think he knows that that bridge is a little too rickety. Poor Haivo enjoyer. Is that game 2 or game 3? Game 2. So far, so good. Alright, let's marble it up. Give the people what they want, what they need. Dude, I wish the Bravery still did music. I really like their music. They haven't done music since, like, I was a teenager. Sad. Marbles. On. Who would have thought a card locked behind a premium season pass would make the Haivo playable again? Yeah, I think my hot take is that I think Mr. Fantastic is doing more to make Haivo playable again. Did I try Moonstone in this? I have not tried Moonstone in this yet. I could see it though. You can make a good argument for it. I like the high roll of Lad. It's worked out very well for me, but you could definitely try Moonstone if you want. I don't think it'd be bad. Is there no point playing the deck without Sam? Unfortunately, probably not. Sam is very, very good in that deck. He really helps justify running Captain America and fill up your spaces for Dazzler and stuff. Yeah, gold on the car. Safety double pay to win. He's going crazy with it. All right, let's Laudatory Mirage. It gets a lot of emotes. That's funny. Fucking around with the Doom car deck. Yeah, I'd like to try Doom with car. Doom, car, Invisible Woman stuff. Alright, exclamation mark play. Get a marble. Exclamation mark play. Get yourself a marble. Get ready to roll. Minute on the clock. Let's take a look at the map. This is a wild looking map, dude. This looks like some Doctor Doom design shit. You got a castle, you got a bunch of like, I don't even know. Looks cool though. This is just for aesthetics, I suppose. I have leveled Torch to 53. Hero seems bad. Probably gonna reset him. Oh, and the... Is that a high level in that game? I looked at a tier list before I started playing it. I don't remember where he was rated though. Yeah, the Bravery was fire. I missed them. I missed their music. They were cool. Alright. Let's get ready to roll. And they're off. Horror story. Early lead. Someone has already died. I'm not even sure how that's possible. Unlucky though. Now DeCarlo out in front. Do, 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 do. Cats can be devious. Do, do, do. It was a wild time. Oh shit! Presents coming in for another early lead. Presents had an impressive finish the other day. Can they repeat history? It's looking possible. It's looking possible. He's got a pretty big lead, but not for long. Ari gonna catch up and overtake him. There are some cubes, though. This is going to give the other marbles time to catch up. 3 lines of cubes. All right, 4 marbles here, with more on the way. You see, you don't get banned on your own redeem. It is always both sad and funny when you get banned on your own redeem. Presents still taking back their lead. We're getting near the end of the track. Still anybody's race. Did you die? Let's see. Nope, you're still alive, Safety. You're just not near the front. Ogene swooping by, dodging the cubes entirely with Quack right behind him. Damn, look at Quack go. Bro is schmoovin'. He's schmoovin'. He might have just schmooved his way to victory. Oh, and he has. Quack is going to be our winner. Followed by Ogene, DeCarlo, Bumblebee. Somehow my marble died there. I'm not even sure how that's possible. Some marbles fell through the cracks. Congratulations to Quack. Rest of the marbles still trying to make their way to the end. Can they do it before the wall of death takes them to the promised land? Last few marbles making their way. Dapper Dave taking a dive. Looks like they will make it, though. Oh, not catfish. All right, so big W's for Quack and big 07s for Mally Strix, who is going to be our sacrifice. We will not forget what they have given up for us today to play this fine game of marbles. So give them your salutes. We wish them well. They will live on in the hearts and minds of chatters everywhere, from now till the end of time. Good luck, Godspeed, and we'll see you on the other side, friend. Better luck next time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Marbles. Thanks for playing. I hope you had fun. Let's do a quick Gamba. Prediction. Are we going to get a ticket with this deck? I'm going to use this opportunity to run to the bathroom while y'all gamble. Yeah, I'll pull up the list. This is the deck that we are playing. We're 2-0. Actually, I think we're at like 4-0, including the silver. This is what we're playing. We got to win one more to snag a ticket with it. Get your votes in, and I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Share stream. Horde's probably like the Dormammu quest. I'm pretty sure the data miner said how Horde works. It's basically a mask from Magic the Gathering. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty simple. Amass cards, they create a token. So they create a zombie and then they add on power to it. And it seems like that's what the Horde mechanic's going to be. It seems like, you know, it's going to create a little zombie token in one of the lanes at random. And then when you play more Horde stuff, it makes the token bigger. That's what we know from what I heard from the data miners. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. We do get drops again next week, which is nice with the new mode. Looking forward to that. Do 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 do. Let's get stretchy. I was hoping for a cost reduction. Because I really don't want to get this rock, but you might just get a rock and have to deal with it. No, don't hit Doom. Okay, we're fine. Oh, they discarded Hella. That's funny. Yep, okay. And they got fucking Agent Venom and I got Sarah. That's funny. That's funny. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Oh no. Deep space kind of annoying. Brother, do you not understand how this works? I'm gonna press that snap button real quick. Doo-doo. Oh, they're Agatha-ing. Okay, fair enough. Monka. That's not good. I would like Mr. Ghost Rider to stop coming for me. Yeah, no, that's a leave. That's a leave. Fuck that. Oh wait, they didn't get the Black Blade, but I think I was probably still screwed. They just had big points in one lane, and we had one lane actively fucking our Doom 2099. This could be promising. Emphasis on could. Alright. I have concerns. Yep. Yeah, they wasted the Black Knight that last game. It didn't even matter. Might have mattered, but it probably didn't. Okay, bud. Hush. Hush. What is he cooking, chat? Who let this man cook? Fantastic Surge, Merlin, Kyra, Luna, War Machine. What is getting discarded here? They lost Hella. Seems like a fun deck. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Professor X Polymorph's kind of cool. Sir, go home. You're drunk. What are you doing? Also, what the fuck, Infinite? That fucks me so hard. I mean, oh, it's not that hard. It fucks over my Doom. No, 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 no. Fuck yourself. I hate you so much, opponent. I hate you so very much. I have much hatred in my heart for you. Fuck me. Okay, they left. Oh, God, dude. Crash out. Fuck. That was gonna be so sad. Sir, this is a Wendy's parking lot. Yeah. Damn, it's been so long since I've played Agatha. It just clicked to me. The reason like they're making some like nonsensical plays is because Agatha is making the nonsensical plays. That's how long it's been since I played against an Agatha gamer. I kind of forgot about that. Doom rules all. Anyone else just find the Doom noise to be very satisfying? I don't know why. So we'll get 3 bots if we were to play another Doom. Is that better than playing the Spectrum? Spectrum gives... So another bot will give +1 to all these things, including these. Otherwise you get 2. Spectrum buffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So she's 7 power and puts 10 power on the board. This puts 7 power and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spectrum's technically more. But I kind of want to go full Doom. I want to go full Doomer with it. Fuck it. I'm curious to see how they attempt to win the game with this line. Oh, hella. Okay. Oh, that might do it. Oh, the bots went in the worst places, bro. Wait. Wait, we're fine. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Why were some of the bots bigger than others? Oh, Captain America. Okay. Like, why are these bigger? Doom was the move. All right, let's pay out the believers. Believers getting paid. I forgot to screenshot the thing, and I have to grab the clip from YouTube so I can post it on Twitter. Cool. Post the thing. Dude, I always go to like pull Twitter over to the thing, but now I'm like way more hesitant. I'm always trying to check that there's not some like wild shit on my feed before I pull it up on stream, because you never know. I've seen some crazy shit. There are a lot of bundles. Yeah, let's take a look at the data mine stuff. Now that we won the game. Dude, I had fun playing this deck. I had quite a bit of fun playing this deck. I missed playing Doom. It's not the world's most big brain deck, but I just like watching the bots slam onto the board and yelling at them when they go in the wrong places. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I have 6,900 tokens. Nice. And I want to pull for Kid Omega or maybe Merlin so bad. I knew I'd get screwed with like Herbie. Hey, Herbie's actually not that bad. As far as cards to get that are like lemons, I don't think I'd call Herbie a lemon. Herbie is suffering from the fact that like Mr. Fantastic has the big swinging dick in the room. And Herbie looks small by comparison, you know? But he's not actually that small. I'd call him average. It's just Mr. Fantastic is such a good 2-drop that he makes Herbie look a little less adequate. But I think this card's really not bad. He's gonna be nerfed eventually. Oh, I'd bet on it. Yes, I would bet on it. This card's fucked up, man. This card's fucked up. This card, you might say, is bananas. We said that about Surge. Hey, I want the record to reflect. I personally was not in favor of a Surge nerf, and I'm still not in favor of a Surge nerf. I think this card is levels above Surge. And Surge is, I think, like, kind of where you want to be with that kind of card. This card feels so much better than Surge to me. Surge, I think, was kind of the sweet spot for a powerful 2-drop that promotes a lot of different deck building, but isn't, like, game-breaking. I think this card is way stronger than Surge. Like, he makes power output a lot less predictable. The fact that he gives +2 can really, like, change the output. Surge, usually the real change Surge was giving was the -1 cost. The +1 power wasn't often super relevant. Sometimes it was, but not a ton. But the fact that the big thing, though, right, is that Surge, you trigger it, and then if you want to keep triggering Surge, you have to sometimes alter your game plan to do things you might not otherwise want to do. So there's like a real cost to continuing the Surge chain, right? Mr. Fantastic is you slam it on turn 2, and you just watch as he throws stuff at you the whole game. That's why I think he's much better than Surge. Like, how often did you get more than 2 Surge procs in a given game, right? Unless you're playing like a really low curve deck. I feel like Surge usually capped out at like 2, and you were pretty happy about that. Sometimes if the right card got hit, you were happy with just 1. This motherfucker, he can go off what? Turn 2, 3, 4, and 5. So like, you get 4 turns of it. So he gets, if you play him on 2 versus Surge on 2, you are more consistently getting 4 procs, which is nuts. There's an OTA, could have fooled me. Yeah, more like no TA, am I right? Hey, they buffed up my boy, though. We take those. He's an insane value engine, and he makes it much harder to predict outcomes, which I think is always a very strong thing to do in MarvelSnap. Anytime you can make it so your opponent can't easily do the math, like, I think you have a strong thing. You found a worse community than Snap, though? You're telling me about the Balatro modding community. Via brute force changes. That's the way to do it. I gotta take a break on printing 2s. Well, so we're going through a cycle, right? We went through the cycle of nutty 3-drops, right? And then now we're going through the cycle of nutty 2s. So they're just gonna move to a different cost eventually. Will it be 4s or 5s or 6s? Probably not 6s. 5s are overdue for some love. 1s, I don't think 1s have enough design space to where they're actually going to do that. The closest we got to nutty 1s was like Bob, and maybe to a lesser extent like Batroc or Old Kitty Pride. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do 1s. Because there's just not a lot of space for 1s to expand upon that. Ones suck. Yeah, but it's like ones are the hardest thing to make good, right? Because if you bump them up, then they just become better 2-drops. Later, Snap King. Have a good one. Like, as soon as you start getting above 1/2s, you start encroaching on, like, the good 2-drops, right? Blotcher's always fun. Need to play more of that game. Let's see. Let me check the weather. Oh, it's gonna rain next week? Fuck. I don't want it to rain. Fives are in desperate need of help. Fives blow. Hi, Tons. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, 1/1 Zabu isn't gonna make us play more fives. Let's look at the fives real quick. So, playable fives. Hobgoblin's kind of butt cheeks, but sometimes you play it in Galactus. Iron Man's one of the goats. Kang is Kang. White Tiger has seen Fringe play here or there, but not recently. Prof has seen some Fringe play since he got the change with spells, but still pretty mediocre. Blue Marvel's probably one of the better ones. Dude, when's the last time someone saw fucking Darkhawk? The only time I ever see Darkhawk is when I'm playing a big deck. Then it shows up out of nowhere. Valkyrie, God, this card needs a lot of help, but I think they don't want to make a second Shang. Devil Dino, no. Put in the no and Dino. Claw's pretty okay. Panther's pretty okay, but these are like very like niche and deck specific. Ronin's okay, but very niche. Sarah and Ultron are pretty good. Nimrod's pretty good. Ajax is pretty good. Black Bolt's pretty bad. Blink's pretty good. Deathstrike's had her moments, but isn't very good right now. Legion's one of the goats. Modoc's very important for his archetype. Namor is very niche. Cersei's very niche. You got ads. Looks like someone isn't subbed. It's a skill issue. What else is here? Stature, not great. Andy's pretty good. Cannonball's pretty good. Namora is not. Helion's, I think, a lot better than people give him credit for. Just nobody fucking plays him. Sandman's pretty bad. Spider-Woman's pretty bad. Vision's pretty bad. Ivo Bomb's okay. Arrow's okay. Gilgamesh is okay. Jane's okay. Like, good and negative. Okay, and Thor's. 2099's bad. Agamotto's pretty good. Red Skull's pretty good. Like, even the good ones are very, like, okay, you know? They do feel like a lot of them lack impact. I would agree with that. Yeah, like, make Black Bolt a fucking 5/8 again. The thing is, like, the opportunity cost for playing a 5 is almost as high as playing a 6, right? And I think on average you have more impactful 6s, so that naturally like pushes out some of the 5s. Even then though, there aren't a ton of great 6s. Like Apocalypse and Onslaught and Ultron are like very kind of niche build around ones. Even Odin is. Goliath is a good one. Mockingbird is not really a 6. Tribunal's a niche build around. Ishan, it's kind of a niche build around. Fuck, even Heimdall's kind of a niche build around. A lot of these are niche build arounds the more I'm looking at it. Red Hulk, some stats. It's notable how some of the best 6-drops are ones that don't actually cost 6. Yeah, I think 5s and 6s could really use some help. At least 6s have Gore, though, so they've got that going for them. Gore, Null, Zola. Hulkling. Hulkling's alright. Card's not as bad as he gets memed on for being. But yeah, we're gonna look at the data mines. I just think there's more space to do interesting stuff with 5s, for sure, especially. Champion Arena. Each champion is a pre-built deck you can play, or you can build your own. Begin the game with 2 energy. Your champion and their skills start in hand. They can't be discarded. Champions and skills can't be discarded, destroyed, afflicted, or cost increased while in hand. I think this is going to be very cool. Council of Reeds, yeah, it's his skills. So these are the, let's look at the skills. So a big thing here, starting with 2 energy really makes cards like Doctor Doom and like these 2-mana skills way stronger. Because you can play them on 1. You can play Master Plan on 1 and play Doctor Doom on turn 2. Kind of wild, right? You could get Doctor Doom out before 2099. Pretty cool. So let's look at our skills. We have Council of Reeds. 2 cost. Give an ongoing card in your hand -1 cost +1 power. After you play it, repeat this. So you surge a card in hand and continue the chain. That's cool. Invisible Woman's Force Field. 0 cost. Give your champion +1 power for each unrevealed card at its location. You get that much energy next turn. That's cool. Flame On. Add your champion's power to the top card of your deck. 1 cost. Cool. Clobbering Time. 6 cost. Cost 1 less for each different cost among your cards in play. On reveal, give your champion +8 power. Seems pretty good. Helpful Assistance. Execute all 4 of Herbie's abilities here. That seems good. Master Plan seems good. 2 cost. Your next 6 costs. Or your 6 cost cards cost 3 next turn. It's pretty good. Subterranean Summons, 2 cost. On reveal, give each created card in your hand -1 cost or +2 power. Seems alright. And then Maximum Carnage, 1 cost. On reveal, banish this to move your champion here. Repeat its on reveal ability. So you can reactivate a Carnage and move it around. It's neat. Worth noting, some of the champions are their old versions, like Mr. Fantastic and Doom and Invisible Woman. And some of them are the new cards, like Human Torch and The Thing. I think it makes sense why they did this, because these are more interesting cards to have as champions than regular Torch or regular Thing, especially Thing. Isn't Maximum Carnage just Super Brain's ability from PvZ Heroes? I do not remember PvZ Heroes well enough to say for sure. I played that game a very small amount because I love Plants vs. Zombies, but I don't remember it well. Let's see. Super Brains. Carried Away, which moves a selected zombie to a selected lane and then gives +1/+1 and makes a zombie do a bonus attack. A little different, but similar idea. Yeah, so it moves Carnage into a different lane, then makes it go Carnage again. These seem cool. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic about the Champion Arena. I really like the precons. I like that you can build your own deck or do a pre-constructed deck. That's awesome. I think that really lowers the barrier to entry, especially if the pre-constructed decks are good. And, I mean, we'll have to see what the progression is like. Did they say anything about, earn lots of bonus rewards, more tokens, more credits, more glory to spend in the event shop, more arena tickets, gain extra XP to skip multiple levels, unlock an exclusive the thing first steps emote. Event battle pass, 75 gold cost per level. All right, so they have You can buy progress, but no one's going to do that because that shit's dumb. It looks like there is a premium / super premium. There's like a pass for it. I'm going to hope that is mostly, you know, some cosmetic shit or maybe some extra tickets or something. I want to be clear. I'm not inherently against the idea of a mode offering you something to buy with gold to, like, I don't know, get you some extra cosmetics or whatever. I really am not against them doing something like that. It's just they started off with a really bad thing with the Kid Omega stuff and being like, "Oh, you play to get a discount, but you still have to pay." Like, if you can enjoy this mode without having to engage with the gold, premium, super premium, whatever the fuck it is, you can do that. And it's just kind of like little bonus stuff. Be my guest. Maybe the bonus stuff will be cool enough to where people will want to get it. I don't know. I don't know if we have more info on that. Portal pull. All right, portal pull. 1,800 currency. You can get these variants. I hope they have them for the other characters too. I want this Doom. This Doom looks sick. Daily offers. 10 Champions Arena tickets for 50 currency. That seems really cheap. That seems, I mean, we don't know how hard it is to get the currency yet, but you can get, if the tickets are readily accessible, like, that'll solve, I think, a lot of problems. And it looks like they have daily offers, so like super rares, regular rares. All time, so Mole Man and Mad Thinker are both 2,000 a pop. I'm really happy they're not a stupid portal pull. I really disliked the last portal pull with 2 variants and what's her name? Viper, or not Viper, Cobra. So I like that you can just pick what card you want to get. That's good. Some more variants. Cobra's a her? Maybe not. I keep getting confused because for the longest time I thought the... What's the 2/3 that makes cards in hand cost more again? I'm blanking on the name. I can just pull it up. Gorgon. I thought Gorgon was a her for a long time, but no, Gorgon is a dude, so I might just be making the same mistake. The long hair and mask kind of tripped me up a bit. So it's very possible I'm making the same mistake because I think of Viper as her, and then Viper is how I remember Cobra, because I mix up their names. Let's see. Viper probably... Is Viper a dude? Let's see. Viper. Or not Viper, Cobra. Fuck. I just did it again. Cobra. I honestly can't tell. Viper is a girl. Okay. I was right. I thought so, but I'm not sure. I'm never sure. Some emotes, bunch of currency stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely do hope this mode goes well. I think the community is in desperate desire of just having something that's fun to engage with, and I really hope this mode is that. But yeah, this stuff looks kind of cool. Wellman seems cool. I misread this card the first time and I thought he was insane. Now I think he's just kind of niche, a little interesting. The Mad Thinker, I think this card is ass. I think this card is straight butt cheeks. Although maybe he's not as bad as I originally thought, just because we live in a world with Merlin filling the hand more easily. But I think pre-Merlin, this card is stone cold unplayable. But now that we have Merlin, it's probably playable. But I still don't think he's very good. But he doesn't seem like the worst. This is probably what like a niche one drop should be. Is like gives you like a build around thing. Yeah, you really don't want to fill the hand. Merlin's the only way you really want to be filling it. I mean, you really only need 2 procs for this guy to be above rate, right? And it is worth noting his effect goes off after drawing, so you aren't actually clogging your draw, which is important. When does Merlin add? Was Merlin... What's the timing of Merlin again? Merlin. I should really just start typing stuff in. At the start of each turn. So, does this go before the Thinker? Yeah, because Thinker's after draw, so Merlin will go first. That's pretty good for him. That's pretty convenient for Mr. Thinker. Yeah, maybe this card can work. But I think if you're concerned about really missing out on, like, if it's hard to get both of the cards or whatever, I don't think these are going to be the most playable cards in the world. I don't think you're going to see another thing where it's, like, hit Omega that seems pretty strong for, like, a unique archetype. I don't think they're, like, bad. They're just kind of, like, middling, which is what a lot of Series 4 releases are. I could see Moleman working in hand, though. I could see that. I haven't played enough V-Hand recently to have super strong opinions, but I could see how that could work. Getting some stuff to hand that you buff with Victoria doesn't seem bad. His arena skill is better. I mean, true. The arena skills are pretty cracked. New Conquest Rhino, new ultimates. What is going on with this Hella? Her eyes are glowing. I think they fixed it so all these animations work now. That's a banger, Luna Snow. That's a good one. It's a very good one. New whale track variant reward. Scream. Oh, that one doesn't work. Oh, can we see this one? One day ultimates will be worth 5k. Yeah, I mean, the few ultimates I have felt were worth it. Really, like the Bucky with the token was pretty sick. Or like, I didn't buy this one, but the Thor with the hammer is pretty cool. I like this arrow. Pretty unique. My split would go hard on this. Still on Throg? I do have the Throg. Throg's pretty cool. I want this. I will be grinding the arena for no other reason than to get this Doom. This Doom looks fucking cool. Danger and Warlock having art means another X-Men season. Could be. Some of these are pretty cool. Rian Hulkling. Didn't load. Unlucky. Damn, it's a pimp Gorgon. That looks very cool. Some neat variants. I haven't been engaging with variants as much anymore because I'm running out of gold and I haven't wanted to spend money on gold due to all the recent happenings. Damn, why she got Mercy wings on? She got the fucking Mercy Overwatch wings. Bum, 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 bum. Variants with updated dates. Damn, Cosmic Ghost Rider looks cool. I like this variant. Damn, he's got some pimp ones. Sheesh. Very cool. Very cool. Whoops, I didn't mean to go all the way back. So the new Silver Surfer is this is gonna be the pass card, the bonus pass card next month. I really wish they would rethink the bonus Super Season Pass a bit. I don't even necessarily have a problem with the price by default. I just don't feel good about supporting it when they're adding in like more and more like time-gated cards. If it was just the pass and the super premium, I don't think I'd be as bothered by it. Yeah, the chain borders are sick. Do, 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 do. I don't see how this card is good. It might not be. You know what else is not good, though? These fucking... What is this, sir? $20 for a Hulk variant and 500 tokens? Someone's gonna get scammed, bro. This isn't winning anyone I know back. What the fuck is this? That shit is ass. Which new titles am I excited for? This one. These ones. Dude, so many titles. Crazy. Like, these bundle variants are ass. $30 for 500 tokens, 700 gold, and a Venom variant. And I know these aren't aimed at me, but like, these are shit. This is probably a good one for like someone who doesn't have Jeff and wants to play Jeff. $10 for a Jeff with a variant? That's not bad. But like, what are the values on these? It's like they're valuing these variants at a high premium. I'm pretty sure I could buy gold to buy this and then get these two things for less than $30. That feels like an intentionally bad bundle. It feels like a bundle that's there to make the other ones look good. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's weird to me. That's very weird. Awesome. Yeah, the win back should be high value. Damn, that's pimp as shit. I like this one. Kitted out war machine. High voltage is coming back. Finally, I can get Kid Omega. Yeah. Clearly. Mecha Athena? Stomp on me, Mecha Athena. That's pretty cool. These are too expensive for me, though. I think the only, like, super high price bundle I bought this whole year was the Rian, Gore. I think that's the only time I bought something really expensive in this game in the past 7 months. Saved up 25k volts from the last time. Yep, that's how it works. Hydra Stomper. It's kind of cool. A Lasher. There's an upcoming Lasher I really like, actually, that I kind of want to get. It's not in a bundle, it's just this one. Comes out at the end of the month. Shit looks cool as hell. Been playing Lasher a little bit more since we got more buff stuff. Milestones, packs, first purchase bonus. Wonder what that is. A lot of stuff here. New albums. Neat. I don't really engage with the album system a whole lot, apart from the Rian albums. Alright, well, that's it for the data mines, looks like. What do I do now, is the question. What do I want to do now? I think I might finish up that Magic draft. I feel like I did what I wanted to do in Snap today. Are there any other decks I want to play before I do some Magic? I do want to play this deck, but I could always play it tomorrow. Were there any neat... Anyone find anything cool with the OTA changes, or... Yeah, I looked at the bundle data mines, and I don't really do a lot of analysis on it because I don't really engage with the bundles a whole ton anymore. I usually just relegate that to like Kirlos or the people who actually do the math, but
surprise, motherfucker.
Shamo with the raid. What's up, dude? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. We just finished up going over the data mine stuff. If you guys don't know Chamo, check him out. Really good player. Just trying to figure out. Let's take a quick look at. There's probably like no stats yet. It's been a couple hours. Maybe there's some stats, but probably not very much. I want to see this. I want to go latest patch. All right, so there's not much data because the patch just happened, but we can see what people are playing. Yeah, I need to like look at the. Someone has a graphic, right? Let's see. Where is it? OTA? There it is. Oh, we could play a little bit of the high Evo deck. That's one I wanted to try. That's one more thing we could do. So these are the cards that got changed today. I played Doom already. All right, later, Chamo. Thanks again. Have a good rest of your night. So really, the only other cards on this list that I kind of want to mess around with are... I guess we do some Infinity Ultron, actually, because I have a deck with these two. I've just been doing some Conquest farming. Might as well burn these tickets. I played this deck quite a bit at the end of season, and I had quite a lot of fun with it. And I just chucked in Mirage, and it was already running Kale, so we'll see if those cards feel a little bit better. Yeah, it's already 10, so I'll probably save the magic stuff for tomorrow. Because I'm not trying to go too late. I don't want to go too late. Yeah, this was one of the decks I snagged Avatar with last month, and I had a lot of fun playing it. We're going to see if it holds up. I'm not sure about the Sarah slot. I think that could also be another card like Legion or another good 5, but... You want a 5 so Kale has another thing to ramp into. Ooh. Dude, there have been so many high Evo gamers, although I kind of love it. I kind of love all the high Evo. It makes me happy to see so many high Evos. I have a soft spot for high Evo. Always enjoyed it as a archetype. Except when it first came out and like it was incredibly dominant. It was a little annoying, but since then it's been cool. You know what's not cool though? Dream Dimension. I don't much care for Dream Dimension. Dream Dimension does not get the seal of approval from me. Quinjet's a really good draw here though. I think I'm just supposed to play this, as odd as it seems. All right, we have Big Agamotto. Not big enough. Not big enough. Unfortunate. The Doom bundle and Gore bundle, the most splurged in this game. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the game offers anything above the $100 point, right? I used to buy way more bundles way back in the day, but eventually spending money in this game, you hit some very real diminishing returns to where it's like you don't really need the resources, so unless you really, really want the variants, it's not super worth it. Or if you really want credits for splits, but Mastery made me care way less about splits. We're going to be bolting that sack. Yeah, I think for me, I got to a point where I had a variant for most characters, so it's like just wasn't much for me to like actually get out of spending money because I have enough resources to get the cards for a long time. How many tokens do you think is a good amount of a safety net for a free-to-play player? 1-second knitters increase rate of card releases. I wish I had a better answer for you. I really don't know. I really do not know what the right answer to that question is. Because it's just not my experience. Yeah, I'm thinking about the wins too. You could also Galacta, activate, get a second Galacta into Agamotto next turn. I think I like that better. Fuck, that's bad. We have Chi, so it's not that bad. They're gonna draw some cards, though. He did Hulk out. Shang? Oh, we're gonna be Shangin'. Honestly, I'm low-key thinking about just playing the Surge so I fight for all three. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, that's pretty why I did that. I'm planning on picking up some Magic Edge of Eternities packs. Honestly, it's very rare I buy packs in Magic, as much as I like opening them. Because I usually just buy singles for my decks, or I brew a deck and then I cop the cards for it. Edge of Eternities looks really fun, but aside from some of the pre-con stuff and some of the spaceship stuff, there's nothing that's super jumped out at me. Like, I'll probably pick up some singles, but... How's the OTA? Resident Sleeper. Kind of boring OTA. I don't really mind it. Like, I like some of the changes, but they're not the most impactful. It's just kind of light buffs, light nerfs. Nothing to write home about. So this should get me +3. So we'll have 7 next turn. I think I'd rather just Luna. Realistically, I should respect this snap, but I'm not going to. If you're liking Victoria, you could have fun trying out Mirage. Mirage is good with Victoria. I made this play assuming we had images in hand when we did not, in fact, have images in hand, but it worked out. Kind of funny. Guess I'm playing the Thor. Thor or Surge, but Thor seems better. Maybe Surge was better, actually. Alright, this feels like an easy play this, play this, play this, and just hope that don't get hulked on. Or hope we do get hulked on. Root will probably move. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe I play left. Maybe we go like... Maybe it's this. Damn, they didn't take the bait. I was trying to make it clear I was gonna like images the mid so they'd give up the mid, you know? That was the intention. They didn't take the bait though. Yeah, maybe I could have just tried to stack the left and image mid. I didn't think they'd commit to the mid, honestly. I thought they would see that, oh, this is the image lane, I should abandon it. They're like 9k CL though, so I probably shouldn't be making high level reads. They're relatively newer. Yeah, I don't even think it's that big brain, but like, it clearly was bigger brain than they went for. Me fight for all three, yeah, pretty much. That's what it looks like. Alright, that was pretty good. I hope they don't have two cards here. No! Fuck. Why must you forsaken me, car? Probably better to do this and get the +1 energy than get the Sarah reduction. Because -1 energy is not doing a lot with this hand. Sunspot Marvel Boy. Yikes. Surely this is enough copium. It's not gonna be enough. Deck review, sure. We're getting clapped by the car. Okay, we got there. I was actually surprisingly close. Take a look at it. Alright. Etrian 1, always nice to see. Yeah, I'm holding out on the car. I would like to try it for high Evo, but I'm not in a rush. I've been spending way too much money on magic shit anyway. Way too much money on magic shit. Copy code. Import code. Oh man, fucking Dream Dimension sucks. I think I'm supposed to do this. Oh, I could get an extra energy next turn. Yeah, that's good. I'll snap this. Yeah, activate so we can Sarah. The move. The move. It's a flying car, so it must be overpowered. True. Based and true. That is how it works. We got Bruce. The Bruce is loose. You're right. Do do do. Do 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 do. 6 energy, yay. Would it be funny to image the cannonball? It would be funny, but I think it would lose us the game. I guess we could pray to Bruce. I think image cannonball kills us. Wait, we could image the Bruce over here. Oh no, it doesn't work over there. I'm gonna play fully grown up Bruce, I think. Don't go right. Oh, you fucker! You went the wrong way! You were supposed to go to the left. Oh, I'm cooked. They flamed on too hard. Damn, we got owned by the car. All right, let's do deck review. Let's take a look at what Emma's cooking. Not Hulk left. Yeah, maybe I should have Hulked left. My thought process was essentially, I thought they might play a card on the right, and then we would punt the Human Torch to the left. And so that's why I was giving up the that's why I was giving up the left, was because I was hoping that's where the torch would go. That was the idea. Yeah, I mean, this seems pretty solid to me. Is there anything I would change? Not really. I think this just looks good. The only thing I'd think about is like it's always really nice having Misery in these decks for the hood, but I'm not sure what you'd really cut for it. I think the only things you'd cut for it are like Nico or Surge, but I don't think you have to do that. And sometimes with between Kate and the Merlin, you don't always even have hand space for the demons, so I don't think you need the Misery. So generally I'd say it looks pretty fine, but that's really the only change I would consider is if you feel like you're maybe not getting as much value out of Shang, you could throw Misery in that spot, but Shang helps you with those go tall decks. So I can see wanting to keep him around. Oh yeah, the Merlin spells. I'm completely forgetting about the Merlin spells. That helps with the hood too. Yeah, that's really the only card I'd consider that's not in here. And you have a bunch of options for what you could choose to fill that slot with. Like, because it kind of does a similar thing as like Nico and Surge, even though Surge is really good. I feel like with post Mr. Fantastic, she's not as required. I wouldn't cut Moonstone. Moonstone lets you go really, really tall, and I like that for this deck. I think if you cut something, it's either like the Nico, the Surge, or the Shang. It's probably between Surge and Shang, actually, to me. I think it's between these two. It really just depends on how often the Shang is useful to you. If it's useful a lot, I think he's the better card to keep. But if he hasn't been very useful in a lot of games, then he's the easier cut. Feels weird to suggest Surge as a cut, but that's just how good Mr. Fantastic has been. But I have the Creative House Pocket Surge. Alright, so Shang it is what I'm hearing. Yeah, no problem. Let's play a little ladder with it, I guess. Probably gonna wrap up here shortly, though. I'm trying to get back on a regular sleep schedule. Yeah, Nico can be a little hit or miss, because like sometimes the timing on Nico is awkward. Fuck. Dude, I hate having Agamotto in hand when I get Temporal. It's so annoying. It upsets me. Do 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 do. Glad, so it's like a Fender stack. Oh god, dude. Sleep is important. This is true. Mirage is sweet. I like Mirage. Doesn't seem great, but could be worse, I suppose. Looks like it could be a Suji deck. Honestly, I'm not super tuned into the metagame right now. I've been playing a lot less than I normally do this season. Suji's fun though. I have a Suji deck that... Oh, it's a little different. It's not an Goliath one. Do. Oh, no. They lost a shank. Okay. Not sure what happened there, but I'm not gonna question it. You guys seen all these memes about the fucking Coldplay show dude who got CEO guy who got caught cheating at a Coldplay show? Shit's been blowing up the timeline all day. The funniest part to me is that if they just didn't react like that, fucking nobody would notice or care. Like, maybe there's an offhand chance, but like, it's so small, you know? Well, these cancel each other out. Oh my god, fuck you. That's so annoying. My only good play is like Sarah. This sucks. I hate it here. That card's Madge. I can't be that mad at them. They have a Jeff. They're playing Cerebro. Does C3 play Cage nowadays? Yes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh. Well, they're probably... Oh. Yeah, we're just dead. Unless I find Agamotto, maybe? Yeah, we're just dead. Latest C3 is just every tech card. Damn, Cerebro joined the cringe side. That's unfortunate. I just realized I'm not playing Mr. Fantastic in this deck. I probably should. Should probably drop the Surge for Mr. Fantastic. I think I'm going to drop the Sarah too for something more impactful. Need more points when I don't find my Ultron or my Agamotto. Ba-na-na-na. Probably just Legion for some scamming. Legion's always good. No one expects the Legion. That's Cam. I usually am not playing when he's playing. I don't do super late night stuff anymore. Fuck! I don't want to rock. No, stop giving me rocks. I don't like them. I don't want them. Alright, well, I have a shit ton of energy. Not much to do with it, but I have a lot of it. And maybe I should have put the... Oh, I ordered this kind of poorly. Oh well. I don't think it matters a ton. As long as I don't lose, like, the 50-50. Alright, I did not lose the 50-50. He's snapping me. I don't know what he's playing. Yeah, fuck it. I'll stay for fun. Oh, dude, a Legion scam would be glorious. Legion scam would be sick. Ah, that's what he's snapping me on. I see. Legion off the top, please. Not Legion. Bad. This is 24 power though. Wait, no, they shrink each other. So then I do... This is better, I guess. He only has 3 cards. Other cards of -2, so they would be 18. What is this? 10. They're both 18. Well, we'll see if it works. I don't like that. Oh, he probably has Shadow King. I'm probably getting Shadow Kinged. Oh. Oh. Yeah, did not pick up he was playing Mill. Did not pick up on that being Mill. I guess Zemo should have been a clue, but I saw him playing Zemo and some other thing a while ago, so I just thought it was just like tempo, like a tempo idea. I guess the Killmonger should have tipped me off. I mean, it's not Mill, it's Millless Mill, which is better than Mill, right? But good to know. Not the greatest wins of all time, but is what it is. Oh God. I think I'm just gonna leave. We aren't winning this game. This hand is utter dog shit. We started out alright. But I should have played the Iron Patriot in the E-Tree lane. I don't know why I didn't. That was just a misplay. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that fucking death got my ass. So this is Cerebro, presumably. Although Adam Warlock can fuck up their Cerebro. I've never been a big believer of Warlock and Cerebro. What did they discard? Swarm? No. What the fuck? What? Brother, I am confused as shit. Alright, it feels like they're just gonna Cerebro me? Or they're gonna... They can't Cerebro and Shang. So I'm not worried about this lane at all. Oh, they're running the Bullseye version? I guess. Might run Iron Man? How do they win with that is what I'm wondering. 2, so 4, 5. I'm just gonna do this and hope it works out. They might just Shang me or Valk me or something, which honestly, if they do, more power to them. But what's your last card is what I'm trying to figure out. It's Cage? Sure. How do they play all that? Oh, Utopia, duh. I forgot about Utopia because I didn't have access to it. Because of the Mobius. I love the bug that shows the wrong, do 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 do. Do do do. Alright, we know how this game works, right? We're gonna top deck Agamotto because I didn't play the Temporal. That is my Agamotto fucking curse, man. Every time you don't play Temporal and you're like, let me wait a turn when I can fit my curve better, you always top deck Agamotto. Let's see it. Alright. Saved. Are they playing the Doom deck? They are based. Man after my own heart. Giving them energy is not ideal, but like I think I'm still supposed to do this. I don't know. We have the Doomster. The Big D, as he is known. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this is the reason I didn't want to give them an extra energy. Giving an extra energy to that deck is problematic. Oh, dude, because of the cost reduction, I can't even play the Legion left. Oof. Fuck me. What I can do, actually, there's a kind of cute play here. I do this, and then these will transform, and the images will get pulled, as long as the Mirage... I could pull the Mirage thing, but I'm gonna hope it doesn't. I'm gonna hope it does not. 50-50. It goes where I want it to go. Carter's not bad, though, either. Holy shit, we actually won? Wild. Nice. Well, Legion was significantly better than Sarah that game. I feel good about the changes we made. Dude, it's like the high infinite player base dying. This is like the third time I've played this guy in a pretty short period. I'm used to running into the same people, but like surprising. I'm not even that high up. I'm like 300. I'm a lot lower than I used to be. That is my Mirage. '07 Mirage, you won't be forgotten. We will remember you. Never sit down. Oh, that's funny. I got my copy of their copy of Quinjet. Oh, we're bolting. Oh, wow. Legion scam time? How do I do this? I think I go this. Yes. Yeah, that's the game. Legion! Poggies. He's such a professional scam artist. You'd love to see it. Make sure I upgrade my shit in the shop. Did I? I did. So we do have shop reset. Or not reset, but roll over, whatever the fuck you want to call it, in 5 minutes. It's crack! Bum 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 bum. World. Banana, banana. Uh-oh. Oh. Banana, banana. Kind of clogs me. Probably better doing this. He might clog me with an arrow here, but I'm gonna hope he doesn't. Oh god, that might give him a Sasquatch. Fuck! He got me at the arrow. Not having Prio there fucked me pretty hard. That fucked me super hard. More and more, more and more. How big is this? 8? Up to 9. He's probably gonna moonstone this. I'll leave. I'm gonna leave. We die pretty hard to moonstone plus arrow. Bum, 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 bum. Yoda. My ugly Mirage got my pretty Mirage. Mirage Gaming. Mirage gamers rise up. I was worried you might have got my Sasquatch. I had a 2-cost Sasquatch in hand. Although if you had Moonstone, I was cooked regardless. Dude, what are these hands? Alright, so he's playing combo. Yeah, I couldn't beat 20 on the left. I guess you didn't get the Nimrod. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Curse of Agamotto strikes again. Oh, it's Clog. Ugh, gross. I can't even play this right now. Might be C5, true? Could be. They have a pimped out Titania. Actually, the best looking Titania split I've ever seen. Okay. Cloggers rise up. It is not C5. Hey, maybe C5 with Goblin, right? Surely? Surely? Maybe we can get him with a Legion. Maybe they magic me. It looks weird seeing -4 Goblin. That's one of those cards that's been like that for so long. It just looks, it looks not right. I put on the Persona 4 soundtrack song. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, they're gonna Titanium me. Although that doesn't really fuck me over that badly. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. We have Prio here. We can Legion the Vormir. Do 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 do. Wait, it's our time, chat. It's our time. It's his time. Did I snap this? I could very easily still lose this game. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, we're good. Damn, Legion is just printing the cubes today. Legion has won us a bunch of games. I really like the changes. Changes are feeling good. That's always nice. I was thinking about Legion back when I originally made this deck. I just felt like playing Sarah at the time, but Legion's doing the good work. Wait, why is it showing me this? I have Cobra game. Why are you showing me a special offer? Offer these nuts on your chin, sir. I don't need it. I don't want it. I have no desire for the offer. The song is here as a reminder that I have to get back to fucking Sea of Stars. I'm so bad at actually finishing games on stream, man. It's actually so bad. I need to get better at having focus and discipline. Shit's hard. Soundtrack bangs, though. Soundtrack hugely bangs. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do. Ba-dum, ba-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, we'll get stretchy over here. I do wonder how they eventually balance Mr. Fantastic without completely, like, changing him as a card. It won't happen for at least a month, but I'm curious what direction they go in. I like that at least he's a bit like Surge, where, doesn't feel like he's, like, oh, we have a Legion scam angle this game. At least he's like in a bunch of different decks rather than just like pumping up one deck. Assume the point buff goes to 1. Yeah, that could do it. That could definitely do it. I could def do it. Ah, they're Doomer. Doom Gamer, eh? Well, that's gonna make the Legion plan a lot less good. We might just be able to raw stat him, though. It stings this season? Yeah, man, I bet. Fucking... I think I would have a much less fun time with the game if I did not have that card right now. It is just such... He's just like glue for a bunch of like random mid-rangey piles. Like he just glues decks together with extra power. Oh, that kind of fucks him over a bit, don't it? I should do the math, actually. So, best way for them to gain power here would be blue Marvel. So that would gain them 4, 5, and then a bot would get 6, 7. So it would get 7 power, go up to 28. So this just beats that. Does this lose? Okay, they left. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I mean, some of the lists you might be able to get away with running a Surge instead, but Surge is not as good, even though Surge is a great card. I do think it is going to push people towards more combo-oriented big stuff. What's up, turn 6, Abu? Hey, what's up, Stefan? Yeah, he literally goes in everything. He goes in everything. He's... To me, he is Surge if Surge wasn't, like, well-balanced. I think Surge is pretty well-balanced. Maybe airing slightly stronger than a 2-drop should be, but not offensively so. Surge aims, like, high, on the high end, but not, like, broken end for me. And Fantastic is just, like, what if we made a Surge that could, like, proc every turn? See, Infinite, nice. What'd you use on the climb? Yeah, he really does feel like it. Like, I was playing this list before, and I forgot to swap him in for Surge, and I put him in for Surge, and it's like, oh, wow, this is just so much better. I'm not surprised at all, but it really is a lot better. I'm kind of curious to see if a all Fantastic Four deck comes together. I hope it does. That'd be kind of cool. We don't really see much of that in this game in terms of like thematic stuff. I feel like it's usually less common for all the cards to work together, so it'd be kind of fun to see. If they're negative, I am super turbo fucked, but it's just the price of doing business. I want to play the deck you were playing, Stefan. That deck looked fun. I'm going to take it for a spin maybe tomorrow. Get all 12 cards for 1,200 tokens? Oh no, what kind of game do you think this is, my friend? You get fucking one of the things from that. I think there are bonus rewards too, but yeah, you do not get all of the things. You get one of those things at random. What do you think's developing this game, sir? I like that they made a token sink. This one doesn't particularly interest me, but I like that they're trying stuff. Command you're looking for is Dex with an S. That will get you what you're looking for. I don't know if Bolts is right here. Guess we'll see. Oh. This is probably still not enough, but what, 12? Maybe. I mean, it's not enough if they have images. Oh, I guess what I do is I go... I do this. Oh, wait. My, the wolf works. I have enough mana to play the wolf, too. Fuck it. We ball. Wait, what? Sir. Sir. What are we doing here? I mean, I guess I still would have won, right? But... why would you ever image the left? Not a threat. Name checks out. Yeah. I mean, it didn't end up mattering. I still would have won because of the wolf and the big Ultrons. They would have had 3 13s, and I would have had 3 12s plus a 7, but... 55k CL. Damn, son. My opinion, what cards are worth the 6k tokens? My advice on cards is usually focus on more so like aiming at decks rather than specific cards. If you're going to aim at specific cards, either aim for something that is like archetype defining of a specific deck you want to play, or something that is widely useful, like goes in a lot of decks. Like Merlin's a pretty sick card because he works in a lot of different places, so you don't only have to play him in one deck. But really, I don't know if I have any default recommendations. It depends on what you find fun. Arsham is definitely not for everybody. Some people love it, but it's a very divisive card in terms of if you enjoy it or not. If you're like a newer player, it lets you play with a lot of cards you don't own. So Thunderbolt Ross, yeah, definitely. What are some generically good ones, though? It really kind of depends per archetype. Like, if you want to play negative, Gore is a really good investment. You want to play like the Nihilist Wolf stuff, Agamotto and Annie are real good to get. Gwen's definitely up there right now. Gwen's seeing a ton of play. Gwen's real good, goes in a bunch of decks. Galacta's still really good even post nerf. They're just kind of like generically good cards that work in a lot of stuff. Yeah, those are just some off the top of my head. But I think it really depends on what kind of decks you're interested in. I don't think there's as many easy, safe, like, oh, just go for this card as there used to be. Thanos was that for a long time. I still think Thanos isn't that bad. I think he's kind of underplayed, maybe. Yeah, she's a lot. Gwenpool's always been pretty good. Galacta was better than her for a while, but now she's like doing really good again because of the other buff support. Oh, there's not gonna be a lot of data because the latest patch is today, but looks like the popular... Let's actually look in the last month rather than just today. Big Boy Thanos. This Red Skull one that people were using as like, this is anti-Cerebro Thanos. The ongoing one is an okay win rate. Not the greatest cube rate, though. It seems like the best Thanos decks are like the Scar ones. Oh, this one's doing pretty good too, though. This ongoing. Yeah, I think Thanos ongoing has a pretty reasonable position in the metagame. I like how this list looks. This looks pretty good to me. I really love the change they made to Thanos. I was really fucking sick of Thanos when he was top tier, but I think they found a good spot for him. And it also made my Thanos Destroy deck more enjoyable. So, double win on that front. I want to see my stats. We've been doing pretty good with this deck today. Since we made the change. Oh, GG, Miner. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, we've been playing this deck today, and it's been fun. Pretty happy with it. Honestly, the Shang hasn't been very useful for me. I low-key might experiment with cutting the Shang. The Shang has done almost nothing in most of these games. Where is this deck? The Shang is... I'm trying to remember the Shang doing something, and I'm having a hard time remembering it. Like, maybe we try just a 3-drop in the Shang spot. Mobius is pretty good right now. Copycat's not bad. The Shang has felt kind of dead in our hand a lot of the time. And 3 feels like the spot we're missing in the curve a bit. Jug's also not a bad option. Wolf's not a bad option. I'll do Copycat. Just because I have this sick variant. Negasonic's not a bad idea either, true. Bam, 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 bam. I think Luna Snow thing will be a really good combo next week. I could see that being interesting. I don't want to cut one of the 5s because this deck is very focused around ramping out a 5. That's why we have like Luna and Jenny. So I think having a critical mass of 5s is very valuable for this deck. Put this here. Oh, that's a value Copycat. Hello. White Widow. I do not need another card. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I like the idea of Thing, though. I could see trying Thing in maybe the Legion spot. Oh, the Legion's been really good. But I could be a cool idea. I don't want to snap him, but I don't want this Bob to move. So, that's why I'm not. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I don't know, man. I'm confused by this. Chi. Sure. This is your brain on Shang-Chi, chat. Alright. I mean, they had a fair bit of power on the left, but not enough for Agamotto. Yeah, I fuck with this. I'm pretty pleased with this deck. I mean, they had some fantastic card support, right? They had Torch, they had Mr. Fantastic. Probably had another card or two in there, end of turn stuff, but I'm pretty pleased with it, though, I gotta say. I think this is a fun way to play Agamotto. Agamotto is still one of my favorite cards in this game. I think Agamotto is one of the like peak designs of like this card is fun and kind of skill testing, and it inherently adds more randomness because of the bigger deck size, but I think it really does reward skill expression pretty well. It was funny how so many people were calling it like OP during its season, and then after its season, its popularity fell off a cliff. It's a little more popular now than it used to be because of like the Annie version and stuff, but I've liked the Infinity Ultron version. And Mirage, so I originally had what's her name in here? I had Valentina over Mirage, but Mirage has been pretty nice. Getting you some cheaper cards. Kale getting the extra stat point is very appreciated. Like, I always thought she was, you know, kind of just okay, but now that she's on rate stats and has these nice bananas, very nice. Eitri is just great for drawing you a spell and giving you fodder for the images. And then Mr. Fantastic just does what Surge does, but better. Copycat, we only saw one game with it, but definitely the flex spot. I do like the idea of trying out the thing. I do think a lot of people are sleeping on First Steps thing. I think a lot of the other cards look flashier, but I think First Steps thing will be pretty good. I'm looking forward to them. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up here for tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you had fun. I will be back at tomorrow, hopefully at an earlier time frame. And who knows, maybe we'll stream a little this weekend too. But have a good night. Follow if you're not. Do all the good social media stuff, and we're gonna raid we'll raid Husky because it's his birthday. Give him a big happy birthday. And yeah, have a good rest of your night. I'll see you later. Bye.